Nothing like a good monster in the morning. Hey friends, it is Isaac Hayes bringing you a brand new video. Today I'm going to be hopping on custom games. I'm going to show you guys the best competitive hardpoint classes that I have. So let's get into it. I'm going to be showing you guys UMG rules. So we got the M8. It's called the Slay AR. I name on my classes. Slay AR is going to be the M8 with Elo, Quick Draw, and Stock. Now you guys might like to run long barrel or something. You can throw on long barrel, not rapid fire. That's illegal in UMG, but on GBs I do always run rapid fire. But you can run long barrel or grip, or you can just stick with quick draw and long or stock, and you can throw on whatever you want down here. But then you got the RK5, so when you have to break that hill, you are not doing it with an M8, especially without rapid fire. So you got the RK5. You know it's a good secondary. So. And then we got the lethals, we got a Simtex and concussion. That's just good for, like, if you're sitting white truck on Fringe, you can just chuck that in the hardpoint if you don't want to challenge or something. But anyway, for perk number 1, we got flak jacket. Some machine gun players like to throw nades and all kinds of stuff they can to get you because they can't really challenge you. So that's just going to protect you from their Simtexes or frags. I don't know what they got. And then for perk number 2, we got fast hands. That helps you switch between the RK5, the M8, and throw all these lethals and tacticals quicker. And it helps you aim faster after sprinting. So that's a necessary perk on all classes, in my opinion. And then for perk number 3, we got tactical mask, which again, submachine gun players are always throwing all kinds of crazy wombat stuff at you. So gotta have that extra protection so you can just be good. But anyway, for perk number 2, for class number 2, we got the Slay sub. I use this when I'm playing the Slayer role. We got the Vesper with quick draw and extended mags. In my opinion, I don't think you need grip on the Vesper if you have a nice shot with it. You just got to get warmed up with it. Then no secondary because the Vesper is already close range. And then you got Simtexes and stuns, and it's just good when you're slaying around the hill and you can just chuck that in whenever you want to. Look at that Simtex. Did you guys ever notice that? It looks like a Dragon Ball or something. Alright, and then you got for perk number 1, flak jacket. You already know people are always throwing all kinds of crazy stuff in hill and around hill and stuff. So you got the flak jacket for extra protection. Got overclock also in perk number 1 slot. Got the perk 1 greed. Overclock is like, I feel like it's underrated for most people because most people don't run it. So when you have overclock and you have a scythe, you're going to get scythe like every 2 hills or something. It's actually crazy. Then perk number 2, we got fast hands. You already know that's a necessary perk. Switch between the concussion Simtex and your gun and pull up gun after sprinting faster. It's necessary. And then for perk number 3, we got tactical mask. Again, people are throwing all kinds of crazy stuff in hardpoint, so you just want to keep that on for protection. For perk number 3, I keep saying perk number 1, number 2, number 3 for classes, but for I just did it again. For class number 3, we got the hold sub. This is what I use when I'm running in the hardpoint and stuff when I'm just trying to play OBJ. We got Vesper with quick draw, grip, and extended mags. And that's just a solid setup right there. You don't really need grip. You can run something else besides grip, maybe like another overclock or like a Simtex and so, I don't know. You can do whatever you want. But no secondary because it's already close range. No lethal, just because I'm not running a lethal. And then double trophy systems because this is my trophy class, and trophies are really, really good in hardpoint. So always have a class with trophies. And then for perk number 1, we got flak jacket. You might ask, oh, Hayes, why do you have flak jacket and double trophy? It's just extra protection, man. What if I don't throw the trophies down quick enough, you know? And then you got fast hands, which, of course, is necessary on every class. And blast suppressor for if you're trying to flank hill or do something crazy. They're not going to see you on the mini-map. You're going to break that hill that much easier because you're not going to get pre-aimed. That is if you're, like, flanking or something. So that's pretty much it for that class. Let's go to Nade's sub. This is going to be a Vesper with quick draw, extended mags, and no secondary. And I got double Simtexes. This is just the class that I run. If they're running double Simtexes, I'm pulling out double Simtexes. And I got that trophy. Or if we're having a hard time breaking the hill, I'll pull out double Simtexes, chuck that in the hill, and then push it after they explode. And then you got the trophy systems. And then I got flak jacket just so I don't accidentally nade myself and die. It's surprising how often that happens. Don't tell nobody. And then, oh, voice crack. Then you got perk number 2, fast hands. You already know that's necessary on every class. And then blast suppressor. This is another class if I'm playing OBJ I'd usually use. So if I'm flanking hill, they're not going to see me on the mini map. And the sound, actually, when you don't have blast suppressor, I don't usually see people on the mini map. I usually hear them, so that's just something else. And then EMP class, this is probably one of the most important, because if the other team is getting streaks, they got a Guardian, they got a Sentry Gun, 2 EMPs for a Sentry Gun, 1 EMP for a Guardian. It's a really good setup to always have a EMP class. Just so good. So we got the Vesper with quick draw, extended mags, no secondary, no lethal, double EMPs. And for perk number 1, we got Flak Jacket and Overclock. Overclock help you get your overdrive or scythe, whatever you got, quicker. That's what I run, overdrive and scythe, by the way. And then Flak Jacket, you already know people are throwing all kinds of crazy stuff in Hardpoint, so just hold that out. And hold that out. Alright. And then for perk number 2, we got Fast Hands. Necessary perk. We already went over that. Not trying to bore you guys. And then for perk number 3, we got Tactical Mask. Just people are throwing all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't know how many times I said this, but people throw crazy stuff in Hardpoint. So that's going to be it for the UMG classes. Now we can go over to Gamebattles classes. They're not too different, really, just attachments wise. The M8, I always run rapid fire on it, and you gotta have quick draw stock for me, so no lethals or tacticals here. We got the rapid fire, and then same perks and everything. If you remember from last one, we got Flak Jacket, Fast Hands, Tactical Mask, RK5. So that's pretty much that. This is the same, except I have a VMP. I got quick draw grip, and I like to run stock on my VMP. I don't know why. It's just something I like to do. I don't really think long barrel helps subs, and I don't know. For me, long barrel and VMP, just when they mix, it just does no good for me. I don't know. It's just like a mental thing. I don't do good with it. And then we got the same perks and lethal, Semtex, and tactical concussion. And then the hold sub, it's exactly the same as the last one. And I believe so are these two. These are exactly the same as the UMG class setup. So really, the only thing that really changes is this right here. We got rapid fire on it, which is actually huge. When you're playing Gamebattles rules and the other team has a rapid fire on their M8 and you don't, game over, rest in peace. And then specialists, I run scythe and overdrive, and if somebody for some reason takes both of those, I don't know why they would, just because I'm on their team, you know, they should already know, man. Then I might run psychosis, or I'm not really a heat wave guy, but active camo is something else that people underrate. You can just hop in hill with active camo and get that first shot, because they're like, where is this dude? I don't see him. And you're like, I'm invisible, baby. And then for score streaks, I like to run Guardian, Lightning Strike, and Hardened Sentry. And if I'm feeling really good that day, I might run a Wraith. Or some people even run RCXD, which is good for 1v1s because you know where they always are. So if they're in hill, you can pop that and get that one kill, or at least get them one shot if they have Flak Jacket. But that's pretty much it. So if you guys did enjoy, please hit the like button, subscribe for more content, comment video ideas, and how I can make my videos better. I'm sorry for all the probably pauses where I like stop to breathe or something in this game, or not this game, but this commentary or whatever you want to call it, this class setup video. I am doing this in a live commentary format, so I'm not cutting anything because I don't know, I'm just doing it in a live commentary format. If you guys like it this way better, let me know. Maybe I can try to cut stuff. See, I stutter, man. I stutter. I don't actually stutter, but I just stutter right there. So anyway, I already said my outro. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.